that like a sex toy? What is that?
I would not. It says firing direction. I don't know that you want to use that as a...
Let's see. Is that like a kilo? Do you measure it?
I didn't know. I didn't measure it.
So, this is in fact drugs because this has got to be the best hot chocolate going. Wow, look at this. So the scary bottle, if you're into that,
Yeah.
is up there.
What do I just... Oh, I see. Okay.
We've got a ladder.
Oh, great.
So there's a bottle up there, but we don't know what's in it. It could be anything. It could be empty. It could be pee. It could be dead mice.
Probably doesn't. Hey, what's that?
Uncharted, something or other.
Oh.
It kind of looks like a drug stash, actually, speaking of nut jugs. Is it heavy?
No, it's not.
It's probably just empty. It's going to be everything.
I mean,
It's shaking it? No fear.
oh, you know what?
It's
clear. You can see in. Because, like, there's nothing in it. So, yeah.
It was at some point.
It probably was a drug stash.
Somebody's pot stash or something. It looks like it.
That's the guess.
This is us finally moving out of this storage unit. All this stuff is going to the shop. I had a mix up with my order, so I wound up with like the hugest truck, but that's okay. I'm very happy I found my server rails. I didn't know these were here. I thought they were in Arizona actually, so that's perfect timing. I do have a spare LMTV wheel.
Big tire coming through. Who needs CrossFit when you just have to move big army truck tires? For real, not just for play.
Okay, that was a lot of work. So we got
It's not done.
one more pickup to do at the apartment and then we can go to the shop. We just got to the shop. It's now nighttime. And we have the first casualty of the trip, the door for my stereo cabinet, the hinge. It's messed. Poor thing. I have an air compressor.
Also, I've forsaken your self-tapping screws because I realized that we're screwing into wood.
So, do we want to build shelves sooner or later or never?
Now,
So sooner, you want to build them sooner.
throw some shit on there.
Great. So I'm going to go to the grocery store and get something to drink.
Okay.
Y'all can build some shelves.
You have some Powerade?
Powerade, what do you want?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, yeah.
Is this an off switch?
Yeah,
That off?
yes,
Okay.
because it was on.
I don't need a flat
A flat.
for this.
Yes, you do need a flat. You should get one. You want some mercury to play with?
Depends on what kind. Is it the kind that kills me in like 5 days?
It depends on if you do the drink.
Ooh. Is that a challenge?
My mom likes to tell stories about how when they were kids in school, they'd get the mercury out and play with it on the desks.
I've heard those. Great.
They didn't know any better back then.
I have a pencil right here.
I can't unscrew it.
You use nails.
He used nails.
Why would?
Unless those look like not.
Oh my God! What kind of monster?
Exactly.
What kind of monster would do that? So now we need like a crowbar to get this thing off. Ladies and gents on the internet, this is my universal lockpick.
Thank you.
How many locks have you picked?
That's a good question.
This is how you have your way with a door.
Yeah, no. It's
Too
like
big.
A screwdriver.
Yeah. You cannot have that. That's mine. I need that for things.
Electrical.
No, not me. I like power. I don't want my power to go. What the? No.
What?
No.
It's long and made of steel.
No. Get a screw in the like large case of down there. Hey, the big case, the toolbox. You have to watch him at all times. He's like a child. So what you want to do is hammer it in from the side first with a hammer.
You have one of those.
Yeah, I did have one of those.
So to keep in theme with the shop, do I have to nail this back in place, or can I?
No.
Use screws? Okay.
Doing things badly is not the theme of the shop. Just the opposite. The fact that we're even using that and not a proper tool is bothering me, but
Do you have a proper tool?
somewhere, but look around. So just fine, just get it off before my OCD kicks in.
Oh yes. Let me just. I mean, it's so much more work to.
And he did all four, not just two, too.
No,
he put
I mean,
four
he did
in.
4, but not in the 4 holes.
Well, 3. He did 3 and was like, that'll do.
No, he did 3 and then doubled up.
Oh, what on earth he did?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
He's a nice person who tried his best.
Oh, yeah. Great. Cool. That's going to fall off there. Sever that. God, you're like a walking OSHA violation.
Except.
So we've decided to get shelving up before we unload the rest of the truck, so we have a place to put things. Can you pull your side this way?
Thank you.
These have been in storage for a long time, so they are pretty nasty. I don't think it's probably been five years now since I took them down when I moved to Arizona. And they've been sitting up here in storage this whole time.
I think, based on my memory of these before, more shelves will be useful rather than having another unit. Because I had a lot of airspace before, so. I think just like having the upper ones. So how, there's one, that's one, those 4.
5, 6. So
6.
Put it one more.
One, well, 2, should be 2 more rows. Don't I have, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's,
2 per.
oh, you mean all the way down.
I wish more people had these.
Do
You
you?
see too many. You see too many garages where they decide to just pile everything into the floor, and you're
Oh,
like,
like-
there's vertical space.
We don't do that here.
Nope.
We don't have anything on the floor.
I mean, I knew the entire time that shelves were coming, so I didn't complain.
I see.
Otherwise, you would have heard from me sooner.
Nice.
about how horrible the situation here is.
Oh my God. Says the guy who uses Romex to make whips. Let's just remember that. Keep that in mind.
I was poor. It was cheap. What do you want from me?
Not a fire hazard. That's what I want.
I have a fire extinguisher. It's inside of a sock puppet. And the sock
Wait,
puppet's
what?
a dragon.
You're making that up.
I'm not.
You gotta send me.
It's at my house. I will send you a picture. It's a little dragon sock puppet stuffed over a fire extinguisher.
He's making that up.
I'm not.
How do you access it if it's in a sock puppet?
That question has been brought up many times.
Is
Oh my
it just
God.
like a fire extinguisher cozy? Like it's a little sweater?
Basically, right? And the irony of it is, it's that it's a dragon, and the dragon's not going to put out a fire. The dragon spits fire, not fire
Maybe
extinguishing.
it's a water dragon.
It's a very green, lizardy-looking dragon.
Okay. We need proof of this.
It's a very cute sock puppet. I got it in the hat store in Seattle. At the Pike Place Market, there's like a little hat store place.
All right, well, we finally got the truck unloaded. That was a lot of work to do very quickly. I think we got everything done in just a few hours. Getting the truck loaded up at the storage unit, getting everything unloaded. Pretty good. Starting to look like a shop now. That's what everyone's saying. And what was it? It didn't echo so much?
Yeah, like it's dampened. My voice doesn't carry all the way to the wall and bounce back to me. Also, I feel smaller because like I know how tall the shelves are.
Yeah.
And I can see the shelves. So.
What's funny is how a lot of the stuff to me looks a lot smaller here than it did in my apartment, like that credenza situation and that
I think
poor
I agree
cabinet.
with that cabinet back there because I, for some reason, remember it being like this tall.
Yeah, didn't it seem so big? It was like a hero when you were a child, and then you grow up and you're like, oh, you're just a man. It's exactly what's happened here.
You've met it.
It's like, oh, you're just a little
You saw it
cabinet.
under bright fluorescent lights that aren't fluorescent.
It really does suck about this hinge though.
Yeah.
So it's 80-20 stuff, so like in theory, wow, that did straight up just break. I can probably contact the manufacturer and get another one though. It is a reputable.
My thought was that it's probably easier to find another hinge that'll work than the door. So, like, I guess the question is, would you rather have the glass shatter or the hinge break?
Yeah, I mean, I'm choosing. So these tables are gonna go, and then we'll set up the stereo and this stuff, turntable. Bring your vinyl.
Is that what that box is full of, vinyl?
You need both of these.
Both of them?
Yeah, 2 of them are just all my records.
Oh, all of them? You wrote your entire... I don't know why.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, to me, vinyl, it's such an obnoxious format. It's so bullshit,
Yeah.
stupid. But it's fun, like, for parties and get-togethers. And no one wants to rifle through, like, a digital collection of music. So people are like, oh, vinyl, you know. And so when people come over, I think they'll...
It's like having like a CD stack tower.
Yeah, exactly.
See
Hopefully,
all the labels and stuff.
hopefully they'll rifle through it and play records. I'm not one of those snitty people that's like, don't touch my turntable. Which I probably should, because I have a turntable that's totally manual, so you could just needle drop as much as you want, destroy my records. But
No, my turntable, the only issue I have with it is that I got like a leather bottom thing because allegedly the leather is better with resonance than the whatever.
Oh, I had one of those.
Synthetic, but it's like clingy, so it clings to the bottom of the vinyl.
that's funny. That's why I got leather, because I had rubber ones and it stuck to all the vinyl. So
yeah, but it's like I have this thing where like I'll lift it just off the peg and then pull slightly so it like de-sticks.
I kind of want to rack a server and just see if it fits. Like I'm having anxiety.
I mean, that's what the quick ones are for, right? It's just to make it real easy and fast. Okay.
Oh no.
It looks straight from this angle. Oh, going for it.
Yeah, so this is really about seeing if the cabling fits, because this rack is relatively shallow compared to the newer ones. So I found out this is actually the first APC they ever made, 1999.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
So fully vintage.
Oh, you have to like tediously line up all those little.
Some of them.
See, normally what I do is I go in like this, like upwards, and I swing them in. So
Nice.
you have to slide it your way, like whatever this amount is, because the rail is in the way of the door.
That's funny because earlier I moved them towards the door and clearly made a mistake. I'll get that quote.
Well,
But the other question is even if that's fixed, is a power cable gonna fit?
I'd say so. See, the power cables would fit right now too. What's this?
Do the loosen.
A loosen.
Yeah, do the loosen.
Oh, I see. I can see the old, what's it called?
Dents, scratches,
Witness scratch.
witness marks. Yeah.
Witness marks. Oh, it's taking its
First
blood
victim.
sacrifice.
I haven't blood on it yet, so
Blood
Been
sacrifice.
chosen.
it likes you. The Belgian Malinois.
Like Avatar, where it has to choose me.
Is this how you get a server rack?
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I was like, I hear wrestling.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
You missed the great move.
In other words, your timing was impeccable. It was perfect. We just got finished.
I saw a big truck out there.
Yeah.
Oh, did you move all your stuff from your storage?
Yeah. Well, so from one of the storage units,
Oh, you have more than one?
I have two.
I had two for a while.
Yeah.
I now have one. Still have one.
And now we're just trying to get Dells to fit in this shallow cabinet.
I brought something to store here.
Okay. Is it safety equipment?
Safety equipment. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. What? Is that like a sex toy? What is that?
I would not. It says firing direction. I don't know that you want to use that as a.
It'll be the single most sexiest sex toy you've ever used until you die.
Parachute signal rocket red.
Oh. For the coming of the end?
Let's see what this one says. They have German writing on them.
Oh, you have red and black.
Green.
I did.
Red and black.
I have more even.
Wow, that's nice. I'm gonna have to do something or you'll be making fun of me. How do you know which one's your ECS and which one's your... Oh, you know that.
I said it was nostalgic, didn't I? What if you accidentally pull on a cable and it unplugs your server? You have to have it Velcroed so it doesn't just come undone.
Get it? I mean, we were just testing. That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Well, it was very nice to be able to pull the entire server in by the tails of it. Yeah, so basically what happened is a customer, or I got not a customer, well I guess a customer. There was a specification of how long these cables needed to be, and someone ordered like 500 of the wrong one.
Oh,
So they had like a gigantic pallet of them. They're like, does anybody want these before we throw them in the trash?
Yes.
Opportunistic me was yes. And then they're like, do you want this APC rack that was scratched on delivery and they won't take it back?
Wow.
Yes.
that's pretty nice.
Yeah. There's scratches on the side panels.
I was telling her these cabinets are not...
Oh my, a scratch on the side panel? I don't know.
Yeah, no, so what happened for it, right, is we...
That probably will affect the performance of the server if you put in
Pizza.
pizza.
Hawaiian pizza. Delicious. So like they ordered them from APC and the shipper is the one that damaged them. So APC didn't want it back and the shipper was just like, whatever, here, we'll pay for it. So then they ended up with a cabinet that they weren't able to ever deliver to a customer.
I need a banging tool.
Like a rubber mallet.
Yeah, rubber mallet or 2x4.
I have one in my apartment. Isn't that so helpful?
What the fuck happened here?
Oh, I probably got impatient at some point and ripped out the head of the fiber cable.
Jesus Christ, dude. You know these are delicate, right?
I got it for free.
Well, now it's not any good.
Now it's worth free.
There's another one on top of that server that hasn't had its head ripped off. And I think I have like 3 more. So unfortunately, the problem here is I don't actually have anything that ran fiber, so I didn't have any value. So it was both free and useless to me.
Well, the fun fact about that is I don't have any fiber on hand. Or maybe I do. I don't know if I have any long enough to get to over to your cab. With the sides on.
I feel like
I just realized that you have a fiber tester. I can actually test if this fiber works.
Oh, you can tell us if that works for fiber because we don't know.
It has an optic on it, doesn't it?
No, I mean if it like functions.
Oh.
It's never been used.
Oh, great. Now we won't know if the thing doesn't work or the fiber doesn't work.
We'll find out when you try to use it.
You have a tape measure?
Me?
Yeah.
Do I own one? Sure.
Got one handy?
Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere.